Studio when I was 19, and now when I look back on all the lessons of life that I've learned, the very hard lessons of life, I reflect on the quote that's in our curriculum book. It says that one man has enthusiasm for 30 minutes, another one has it for 30 days, but it's the man that has it for 30 years that can really make a difference in his chosen field of endeavor. What we have to do in our American karate system is we have to stay on the cutting edge of the physical and the enthusiasm part of instruction without ever losing the real core of the martial arts, which is that inner strength, that inner value that is so critical. And the world may change, and there may be a need for instant gratification, and there may be a need for, getting something in a hurry. But just because that need is there doesn't mean that you can get it or that you deserve it. The law of the farm will always prevail. You've got to sow the seed, you've got to nurture the seed, or when it's time to harvest, there won't be anything there. And that's the important lesson that we have to teach to our kids and keep reminding our adults, even though they might want it now, I need it now, I got to have it now, it just doesn't happen like that. Almost everybody knows now that martial arts provide a lot of good things for people, but in addition to the rise in self-esteem that somebody gets, it's very important that you use a very specific program in working with kids. For example, punching and kicking alone doesn't really do it for kids.
Go, JP.
So our instructors do a lesson of the week, they do a lesson of the month, and they are very specific about what they expect from the kids in terms of values and principles, the kind of values and principles that used to be taught in the school systems.
Karate is a wonderful framework upon which that you can teach personal discipline, respect for others. We teach kids how to set goals and how to build a plan at an early stage in life.
I had heard about Joe Corley Karate, and I certainly was familiar with the name. I'd seen it as being best in Atlanta and that sort of thing, and I knew it had a good reputation. So it was one of the things that we were very interested in and concerned about when we were looking at a martial arts school. And so that's one of the things that sold us on, putting Matthew here, as well as a feeling we got when we met with Jim.
In the beginning, I was a little skeptical. I thought that Matthew was going to start running around and kicking, making karate chops and start kicking around, and I found it to be the complete opposite, because he quickly learned discipline and self-esteem, respect. All of these things I know are being taught here.
We start kids at 3 years old, and one of the things that we see develop with these 3-year-olds is that they begin to feel their bodies. And we make it fun for them. We don't have them try to become Bruce Lee overnight, but they've seen the Power Rangers on television. We give them the balance. We show and tell them when to use their martial arts training and when not to do it, how important it is. They develop a real sense of their bodies, and boy, when you compare these kids when they get to be 6 years old with the general population, there is no comparison.
9 times out of 10, if a child sticks with the program, you'll notice that he'll come in a real shy person, but he'll leave out a very aggressive, a very positive person, and we kind of like that around here.
Our first year with a child is a year of 25% physical and 75% mental. The first year we're looking to get a feeling of mutual respect and relationship with a child. We know that if the child trusts you and if the child knows how much you care about him or her, that they'll do things for you that they won't do otherwise, just to be working out. Our second year, then we go to 50-50, and then the third year we go to 25% mental and 75% physical. That's where we can push the child harder towards black belt. And this third year is the year where the physical skills really start to come together.
Well, when we first brought Brad down, we were looking to have a structured environment to help develop his motor skills. He was born a little early in the hospital, a couple of months, but we think he's come a long way, and the karate's helped a great deal in his coordination, his self-confidence, making him a very good all-around person.
I believe it's a very fair place to be. The instructors seem to be highly concerned with each child. I know the classes have gotten a lot larger in the 3 years that we've been here, but Joe Corley seems to be a place where every kid is welcome regardless of what their level is, and each instructor will take them from where they are and work them up to where they need to be.
I think the kids really get a lot out of, learning what they're capable of.
I think the respect that they develop, mostly for the class, the teachers, the instructors, the use of the language while they're there, it's been really good, and it's held over to a lot of other things too.
Martial arts has really helped me a lot, getting focused, in class and out of class, at home and in school, so it's been a blessing to me, really.
The martial arts helps the children and all the students in all aspects of their life, as it gives them the confidence and encouragement that if they can do the martial arts, not only experiencing and manipulating their own bodies, but also their opponents, and if they can do those techniques, then they have the self-confidence and sense of achievement and sense of accomplishment that will carry over into all aspects of their life.
To have children come back, you have to keep them enjoying what they're doing.
The favorite part of teaching is actually being able to share some of the things that I didn't think I could ever do with other students. Having them realize that we do make a difference in this world, that we can obtain some of our goals which we thought were just unreachable.
When a parent comes to me and says how well their child is doing in school, how they're improved, how they're doing at home, how their manners are behaving.
When you listen to our instructors talk, and then you listen to our adult students, you listen to our parents, and you listen to our cardio kickboxing students, you know that what we're doing is the right thing. We're doing the right thing for the right reasons, with the right principles.
I teach people, and I try to teach people and instill in them the virtues that I've gotten through the martial art, which is to have discipline, focus, treat others with respect and courtesy, and also always try to do your best.
I try to make it as fun as possible. At the same time, I'm trying to install that in them, the respect for themselves and others, the discipline that's needed nowadays, also the confidence, trying to build character and individuals, not just good karate persons or karate kids, but just good people overall.
At Joe Corley Karate, we introduced and we are big proponents of Stephen Covey's 7 Habits of Highly Effective People, and we know how important family is. I'm blessed to have a beautiful and understanding wife and a beautiful baby girl, and at the end of the day, I know that each one of us has got to work on our social, emotional, and physical selves in order to bring balance to our lives. And at our studios, we've tried to create this environment where that balance is all important, so that the family as a group becomes much, much stronger as a result of what we do at Joe Corley Karate. Baby boomers sometimes think that martial arts is something that they just can't get involved in now, but in our American karate system, we've set it up so that no matter what age you join, you're going to get terrific benefits from it. That's not just a sales technique. I mean, that's true. We see it over and over again.
This is one of the very best decisions I ever made. I came in the original 98-pound weakling, afraid of my own shadow, afraid to go to the grocery store after dark. I am in so much better condition than I was 10 years ago, and I have the confidence now to stand up for myself in positions when I need to.
Been getting a lot out of it. It's great exercise, great workout. You're learning something practical at the same time.
It's good exercise, a lot of fun, meet a lot of good people, and it's a good stress reliever from a hard day at work to come here and do karate.
Joe Corley has helped me not only in my life, but in my athletic ability. It's helped me to stay in shape, and it's also helped me with confidence and discipline, and amongst other things in my life.
It has kept me in shape,
It has given me a sense of self-confidence. I never knew what karate had to offer until I delved deeply into it, and I had wonderful instruction along the way and great motivation.
This is the primary exercise that I get. One of the reasons that I continue to enjoy it is, unlike a lot of gymnasium type of work that I could do or running out on the street, when I come in here, I get that aerobic workout, hot, tired, everything that I want. And when I walk out, I've got a skill.
The respect, the discipline that they are learning is part of their life, and karate is a big factor of that.
His confidence has been boosted, his self-esteem, I mean, respect, every positive thing has come out of this.
Parents, you have children, you have the family facilities, and now that we have ladies kickboxing, well, now the dad and the child are taking the karate while the mom's out there doing the kickboxing, and so we've got a little bit of everything for everyone.
The feeling that you get with the success of your students is really hard to describe. It's like family. I mean, it's like one of your children has done something well. It's like your brother or your sister or somebody that you really care a lot about has done well. And you know, our instructors are really macho guys, but you see them, I mean, they're choking back the tears when they tie the belts on their students.
The gentleman that I'm going to introduce right now has probably done more for the art of full contact karate in the world than anybody else ever. I'd like to introduce to you Joe Corley.
Joe's worked thousands and thousands of hours all around the United States. He's really dedicated his life to nurturing the sport of karate.
I've spent the last quarter century of my life concurrently building the sport of kickboxing along with our studios. And it's really rewarding for me to see how great the workout is, that men and women can come into a non-contact environment now and really get all the benefits that we as professional fighters used to get. The enthusiasm, the intensity of our instructors and our program, the enthusiasm that all the members have for it is just really, really intense.
I was sitting around going from the couch to the refrigerator and back, and that's the exercise that I was getting. And I decided that I needed to have a little bit more in my life than that. And I got tired of walking through the park and going to a gym and so on and so forth. I just wanted something with a little bit of zip, I guess you could say. And this has definitely got it.
It's a great feeling because you know you're working out all your muscles, you know you're losing weight, you know you're building stamina. It's just a great overall workout for every muscle in your body.
I have been able to get a full body workout, upper and lower body, and a great cardio workout, and met a lot of really great people. And I can come to class 1 day a week or 5 days a week and get a variety of my workout and still enjoy it every time I come.
Aerobics is boring, and this is a lot of fun. You know, it's never the same thing every time.
In our cardio kickboxing program, we stress to women that the formula force equals mass times acceleration doesn't say male mass times acceleration. And so these women come in and we know they are empowered. I mean, they're punching and kicking that bag with such enthusiasm and such force. They are truly empowered to know that when they strike out, if there's a bad guy on the other end of the blow, he's in deep trouble.
Every class is different. It's very challenging, you know, and that's the one great thing about it. The music is awesome. It really gets you motivated to move.
There's a number of studies out there that say that in an hour of cardio kickboxing, you burn anywhere from 700 to 950 calories. And
I believe it. I do. I really believe it. It's a great workout. We have a lot of fun.
our hard bodies that come in there, the ones that are really training hard in everything, they've done step, they've done running, they've done cycling, they've done spinning, they say it's the best overall body workout that they've ever had.
It is a great workout. It works your entire body, works parts, honest to goodness, that you didn't know that you had after the first couple of days. Ooh, yeah. I didn't realize I had so many muscles.
I got married in February, and I didn't want to gain those first 10 pounds of marriage, so I wanted to find something that I could do that I enjoyed.
And since I started, I've lost about 12 pounds.
I have 3 young children, and I'm a stay-at-home mom with my own business, so I like being able to kick the bag.
Definitely beats the stress, and it's just overall, it works every muscle in my body, and I love it.
It's a full body workout, and it is nonstop from the time you begin to the time you end, and you show it when the amount of sweat, the amount of breathing, and just trying to make it through the class.
The cardio kickboxing program is the most fun way to learn self-defense.
It is. It's fitness, but at the same time, though, actually, we focus a lot on fitness and trying to get you in shape and, and things like that. But at the same time, you're learning actual self-defense.
I mean, it's a way where you're not really thinking about self-defense, but you know it's part of it. I mean, you know that when you put your hand into a fist and it's wrapped and you really pound the heavy bag, you know you're developing power. But we don't have to talk about self-defense. Everybody knows it's there, though.
Actually, in the classes, we're not only showing you how to throw a jab or a cross or just the basic hand techniques, we also show you get strong, we show you front kick here, do a lot of back leg roundhouses and things like that. We throw a good strong side kick, things like that. And so we show you actual hand techniques as well as the leg movement too. So you're learning both hand combinations as well as leg combinations, which works hand in hand pretty well.
It's great stress relief when you're in there and you had a bad day.
You know, I'm what they call a baby boomer myself, and so I really identify with people when they come in and they say, gosh, I haven't worked out in years and years. Is this cardio kickboxing thing too tough for me? And I say, no, what we do is we bring you in, we work you at your level. I mean, if at the end of a certain period of rounds, if you're tired, you just step back, you watch, you get a drink of water, and then you come back in. You've got the rest of your life to get perfect at this. We let you move at your own pace. Within 6 to 8 weeks, you are tough.
Oh, yeah. Oh, you're tough. You're tough. You're just wrapping the hands. And then when you get to put on the gloves, and it's like, watch out.
You get out every bit of aggression that you've had for the day. I just really look forward to it all day long. When you're in a rough day, all of a sudden you come in here and you leave completely stress-free. It's like all of a sudden you just get this release, and then you go on with your day.
I've had gyms, step, everything. It is the best workout.
I get a full body workout, I increase my heart rate, and I've done everything in cardio there is to do. So this is really, by far, awesome, and I love it.
You know, tough is mental tough, tough is physical tough, but more than anything, it knows that you're doing what it takes to get yourself in the kind of condition to feel the way you want to feel, to live a quality life for the rest of your time on planet Earth.
I run, I do step aerobics, I play floor hockey, I do just regular aerobics. Nothing, this is like an aerobic workout that's not tough to learn. It is just a great overall workout. You use every muscle group, and your heart rate is unbelievably high when you're doing it. And it gives you the great cardio workout, and you can look at your body, you can look at the way it smells you. I mean, it's great.
Basically, I can eat anything I want to. I don't really gain that much weight.
Nina is such an athlete. You know, she's not only in our karate program and doing very good in it, but she was a former Miss Finland, former Miss California, former Miss Orange County, former Miss Iron Maiden. She has all the titles that show that she's just a great athlete, but at the same time, she has this sense of wanting to direct and to motivate and inspire her people.
I like to keep it as different every time when they come so that they don't get stuck in the routine like aerobics and step classes are. I want to keep it changing every time, keep it challenging, keep it improving on the pace. Sometimes we'll go a little slower, next time we'll really hit it hard and go more cardio. Next time we'll hit the muscles a little bit harder so that every time they do not know what's going to happen and keep them on their toes, always sharp and looking what will be next.
I mean, think about this guy, John Brewer. He used to weigh 368 pounds, and now look at him. Look what he's doing. Look how he's making these women feel, the women who might come in who are out of shape. Imagine if they hear that this guy did it, they know that they're learning from somebody who's actually been there, done that. Boy, Dirk Bryant, you talked about energy. His picture's next to energy in the encyclopedia. You know, this young woman, Elizabeth Jones, is so terrific. She came to us from another style of karate. She was a black belt, but she wanted to start over with us, so she earns her black belt in American karate, and then she starts teaching our cardio kickboxing program. Now she's going to take that to the University of Georgia, and I know that her students there are just going to love her level of enthusiasm and excitement. And it's not only these instructors, all of our instructors in our cardio kickboxing program are people that can do it. You know that when you're in their class, you're learning cardio kickboxing from somebody who has been able to walk the talk. They're not people who've gone to a one-day seminar and learned how to teach cardio kickboxing and they're saying, come on girls, give me some jabs. These are people that really know what they're doing.
Yeah, the fact that they're self-defense experts is a plus because as a woman who is a lot of times out alone, traveling alone in parking lots and what have you, it makes me feel like I'm gaining knowledge and expertise in the way that I move my body that I could defend myself if I had to.
My favorite part is definitely punching the bag. I love it. It's a stress reliever all the way.
I'm always excited about it. I always love coming through the door. It's always something new, and I know it's going to kick my butt.
It's been overall a great body workout. I love it. It's challenging. It's fun.
I did aerobics, but I would always get really bored with aerobics, and I just would, it would be easier not to go to class for aerobics, but for this, I find myself really feeling guilty not going to class.
I am having a ball. I am just really enjoying myself. It's the ladies, it's getting in there, it's getting busy.
I really enjoy hitting on the bag a bit. It's great, let a little steam out.
It's a great stress relief after a really hard day. It's a lot of fun.
I really like hitting the bag. I'm also a mail carrier, so occasionally you can go on postal.